888-589-8840. How is all this going to impact our economy? How's it going to impact your personal economy, your ability to be able to manage or do anything? Why isn't it impacting the markets right now? The markets seem to be unfazed. The Dow's up 42. They're unfazed because there's no rhyme or reason for them to be up to begin with. It's a false positive. Well, there's a reason. Anyway, 888-589-8840. Let me go to Drew in Virginia. Hey, Drew.
Hey, how you doing, Dan? God bless you this morning.
Thank you.
I love it when you get fired up, even though you're kind of mild this morning. But I just wanted to weigh in on the discussion of getting Obama impeached.
Yeah.
The IRS scandal, that smacks of Watergate more than anything else.
Right.
But this fiasco in Benghazi is just way far above what happened in Watergate. Not only because of the fellas that lost their lives,
right?
And the cover up that went down, but everything that led up to that, the decisions why things were done.
Yeah.
But add to this, Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah, my word.
Let's not forget about that.
Yeah, I can't believe I didn't talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at the left. Oh, we need stronger gun legislations, but yet we're going to provide guns to criminals.
Yeah.
The known criminals.
Yeah.
And it's not just the fact that the DEA agent, one of our own, who's protecting us, wound up getting killed.
Right.
But how many other people down there in these South American countries were killed with those weapons?
Yeah.
I mean, that has to number in the hundreds.
Yeah, it does, Drew. Well, you know what? How about that scandal? This is a scandal. I mean, we look at Fast and Furious. There shouldn't be. Halter should have been fired immediately. If he were a Republican, he would have been. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I forgive me, the loved ones of the agent that was killed. I didn't even think of that. When you think about the scandals, see, that's the problem with these. There's so many. There's so much that continues to come up. We forget some of these things, and certainly we should not forget what went on with Fast and Furious and the corruption within the Justice Department, the cover-up that went on. Again, a servant of you and I dies. It's unbelievable. Man, Drew, I appreciate you so much pointing that out. I mean, think about it. What is it going to take? What is it going to take? I tell you, here's my thing. And I want to get to some financial questions. So if you got a financial question, I'm taking you as soon as you call in. If you want to talk about your personal finances and all, that's what we're here for. But here's the thing. We think about all of the corruption that is within this administration. And I think all the time, I just can't help thinking, what is it going to take for the Republicans to get some spine behind their talking points? Any spineless weasel can come up with some talking points. Any spineless weasel can get in front of a microphone and say, well, we just reject this. Really. I can't help when I get fired up over these things to think about the Republicans. Have you seen the outrage and the fury coming out of every member of Congress in your district, maybe just in your district, maybe on your local news from your district? Have you seen the outrage and the fury? Have you seen your congressmen and women, your representatives? Have you seen them in your district offices with your local news? Oh, they don't want local news. They want to be on national news. But think about if every representative went home, every Republican representative went home to their local office called in the local news media who was going to cover them and went on the kind of rant that they need to go on to get to the bottom of this corruption and fired up their local troops. I know they don't want to do that because they want national attention. And if they think they're not getting the national attention, they don't want to do anything. Last time I checked, they were hired by local people. That's who hired them. Last time I checked, they had a responsibility as a representative to the local people that hired them. That's who they work for. If you can't get the national attention that you dream of so much, go home and get it on a local level. Let's start a grassroots effort. Go home and get the attention. Do whatever it takes. No. I'd rather stay in my local office. I'd rather stay in my Washington, D.C. office and hope that I might get a little national attention. If I hear one more Republican say, well, you know, the news media is not on our side, I'm going to throw up. I'm tired of it. It's a lame excuse. It's a great excuse to be lazy and spineless and do nothing. It's a lame excuse. Diane from Ohio is going to calm me down. Go ahead, Diane.
I know. I like it when you're fired.